At Worlds so far, Jax has been the 4th most contested champion, just behind permabans like Aurora, Yone, and Skarner. Eastern top laners like Breathe, Zeus, and Bin have all advanced to the semifinals at Worlds, and all of them have shown how powerful Jax can be if played to his maximum potential. So in this video, let's take a look at Jax plays at Worlds that get increasingly more impossible. We start with some classic Jax TP flanks. In this clip, Kingen flanks top esports from above.
Lucid is around, top esports now turning for the fight. Lucid's gonna be the focus here at the start, taking a lot of the damage between worlds, ready to drop and try to keep DK in place, but Kingen has already killed Jackie Love. He'll be traded back. Lucid is very low, he's already gonna be killed now as 369 goes on a killing spree. Over the wall he goes to bring back another one on DK's side. A double kill for the Cassante as he tries to get away, but Showmaker is making plays!
Our next clip is another Jax TP flank from Breathe that assassinates Noah.
In this series.
He's on vision. He's on vision.
Yeah, Tarzan does get himself over. Not going to quite find the stun though as Breathe gets into that backline. This Counter-Strike not quite as good, but Humanoid still going to get taken out of the fight. Another shockwave on absolutely everyone in that particular area, and Jun going to get taken out in the end.
After seeing that clip, Bin says, "I can do the same thing, but better. Watch me carry this 4v5.
All on the cards for PSG if they can find it. TP behind by Bin as they're looking for the pincer movement. PSG trying to get the push through mid, through Maple. Bin still looking for that flank. Woody's going to try and mark him. They see him. The Counter-Strike goes in. The bullet time as well. Asher's ripped to pieces. Fate sealed from Maple isn't enough. Bin diving onto Woody, and that's 2. Betty forced away, has to dash away from Shun, and Bin is just doing so much work on the backline.
And although LNG was knocked out in quarters, Zika shows that he belongs with the elite LPL top laners with this massive flank.
The Hawk shot gets Weibo vision. Charter Crystal Arrow only onto Hung. Bandage toss for the chase. Goes to the side, moving onto the back line. And Hung is almost dead before the fight really begins. Tarzan falling low as well. Between worlds we go. But Zika's found the back line once again. Breathe trying to peel for Shaohu and for Crisp. But already we see Weibo collapsing. Zika doing so much work. Now it's on Crisp. And Shaohu, Zika will flash away. The reset coming out from Scout. Seeking TP back into the play. Breathe trying to survive for as long as possible.
Oscarinin on Fnatic also shows that he is capable of game-deciding Jax flanks.
Difficult to get anything past him. You can see he's so incredibly tanky, and that is going to be that third Ocean taken down, and now he's driving forward, finds the slam into the wall. The Impale goes down as well. The Magna Storm just sucks them all in, and the Renekton Nidalee just lying on the floor in an instant.
Jax flanks are fundamental to his playstyle, but next on our list are some clips where Jax edges his opponents and finds the right time to strike. Here, Breathe is watching Genji murder his team while he waits for the perfect time to jump in.
Immediately, Weibo turn back to the objective. They want to try and force down this Baron.
A bold move, but it's melting with double AD carries.
Canyon, can he get into the pit? Ulti coming in, 5k, getting lower and lower. This Maokai wants to try and steal it away, but no, Tarzan finds the angle. However, Crisp already going down. Breathe off on the flank, hoping to find an angle into this fight. All of Weibo retreating. Genji might not have gotten the objective, but it looks like they're taking control thus far. Breathe instantly into the back line. Jax finding the knockup on a 2, the stun, excuse me, as we continue the fight, but off the side, it's Chovy finally getting involved again. The execute's coming in. He's just sneezing on him, but it's not enough to get the job done. Light still standing. Pays still standing.
In this clip, Breathe once again has psychopathic aggression. He doesn't chase D plus Kia as they retreat, but he follows them on the side before he strikes.
Items as Moham has to ult just to play defensively here as Tarzan still looking for it. There's the kick out. Nice little knock up there, but the Paranoia was held on to. Gets the activation as now Moham is in so much trouble. There it is. No bailout for you, my friend, as now Kingen moving up. The equalizer placed beautifully, and Tarzan will be traded in an instant. Stunned up there, but you can see he's able to go into the stasis. The rest of DK, can you actually find a fight? Because Breathe says no. The Counter-Strike going to help lock down the kill onto the Rumble, and now Lucid is scattering, trying to get over towards these.
This may seem like a Breathe montage, but he has another moment of amazing patience where he jumps on Gala instead of the rest of LNG.
Looking for the flank here. They jump onto Tarzan first. They'll lock him up for a second. Weibo might lose their jungler before the fight really begins. And that's what's going to happen. Breathe tries to dive onto the backline, has the Counter-Strike. Gala cleanses a moment too early, but gets away from the between worlds. But Breathe slams him in the back of the lamppost, and that's another. Hung trying to do everything he can. Breathe doing so much work on the back here. Scout having to flash away. Breathe almost falling, but Crisp dances around and shields his top laner. In the end, Zika will get the kill, but Weibo are not done with him.
Now, let's see how Bin lurks and assassinates the enemy AD carry.
The Dragon now, good flank angle here from Bin, looking to make his way forward, but they're spotting it. You know what's going on, BLG do grab control of this Dragon though.
Bin's behind them.
Yeah.
They have no vision, they don't know where Bin is.
Yeah, Bin is now going to move on in. They spot him. That is going to be the Kindred locking down the Drake. Is now Doran. Decent position. Double circles. Double Gallios. Everyone's in the sky, but it's on. That goes down now into the backline. Goes Bin. Elk's going to join in the supercharger for all of that value. They take down Viper, and the Lamps Respite buys all the time in the world.
And of course, Oscarinin deserves a mention amongst the best Jax players in the world, with a smooth chase into Tarzan, followed by a devastating flank.
This is going to work here. Taxi's out with the Zenith Blade, as now Oscarinin, he's trying to make his way, and he's teleporting right on top of two members of Weibo, and now he's dashing after Tarzan. Flashes over the wall. Tarzan should be taken down here, but meanwhile, the rest of the fight, the culling comes on through. Oscarinin is able to finally take down the Nidalee, as Xiaohu dashing through, finds that piercing light, but can he get anything more?
Oscar,
As the
he healed
wraparound's
up.
coming through, this could be the team fight. Another huge counter-strike onto two! As Humanoid gets the kill on the Misfortune, the damage is falling, and Fnatic will find it!
And finally, let's get to the best Jax plays from Worlds. We start with a TP flank from Zeus that leads to a comeback against G2.
Hansama dodges, only gets slowed. Broken Blade goes in with an arm only onto Ona. Zeus is TP'd in behind, and he dives onto Hansama immediately. And Hansama has a stopwatch, but he doesn't have much life left afterwards. He manages to get away with the kill of Instinct, but Mickey and Caps are only down. Ona face plants the wall this time. Broken Blade left it to his own devices, and T1 clean him up. The flash in from Zeus with a counter-strike.
And in this clip, instead of one TP flank, Weibo sends two TP flanks to punish D plus Kia.
TP in behind. It's Xiaohu.
This is a crazy TP. It's a double to come through here, as now Breathe with the counter-strike is able to get a 3-stun, and now Tarzan trying to get himself in. DK being so tricky though, the handshake fantastic, 3-man shockwave, the final spark as well as Weibo. They're trying to find it, not quite doing enough damage though. It's a 1-for-1, but aiming is going to get hit. The bailout not going to work.
Here, Bin gets a massive flash Q flank that kills Viper and knocks Hanwha life out of Worlds.
He is moving away. HLA are just going to try and brute force their way in. Zeka with that heroic entrance looking to come forward. That's going to be the steal to come through. The bullet time is interrupted, that they all pile in on top of Viper, and Elk executes him in that back line. Peanut picks up his buckler, gets that shield. Shun taken down. Zeka is at full health, and Knight is now trying to beat him down. Doran trying to exit this fight as Zeka is just getting thrown around like a ragdoll. Lands one chain, but it ain't enough, and it's a triple kill.
This flank from Zika deserves a spot amongst the best Jax plays, for how many cooldowns he burned from Weibo.
The pit TP coming in, Zika looking for that flank, has the GA. Xiaohu takes a Mystic Shot and takes a quarter of his health. Breathe is on the flank here. Glacial Prism going on to Tarzan. He goes back in with a bandage toss. Zika's still flanking, and Tarzan is left to his own devices here. He dashes back. Curse of the Sand Mummy onto Zika, but he's got the stopwatch and the GA to bring him back to life. Redemption coming out. Tarzan having to run away between worlds, though. Zika continues to dive forward, and light is extinguished. LNG continue their advance. Xiaohu and Breathe trying to survive through it all, but Gala just will not let them. Gala dives in with the Arcane Shift, and Breathe breathes his last.
On the topic of baiting spells, here's Faker baiting spells for Zeus in this clutch 4v5 fight.
In a few seconds time for T1, there they are. They'll help them defend. Faker goes in. Dead charge. Shockwave. There's two knocked up, but Zeus is already on the back line. The knock coming out from Broken Blade as well. Zeus is doing so much work. Caps down. Hansama running for his life. Faker charms up Broken Blade. Zeus is just ripping through G2.
But the most insane Jax play goes to Bin, who TPs in for a flank after being ejected by Poppy ult.
Locks him up for a second, on going forward as well. As you're still trying to chase Knight out. Bin here to join the party as On flashes away. Keeper's verdict on Bin is that he needs to come back in a couple of moments. He's got a TP behind them here, but perhaps PSG have a moment in the 4v5 to really open up. Mon comes down, the Featherstorm used as well, but Bin finds the 4-man stun on the back line. El cleanses away the Blade Caller route, and once again it's Giga Bin absolutely styling on full.
There are 4 teams left at Worlds, and 3 of them have amazing Jax players. How do you think Jax will be prioritized in the semis and finals? Who do you think will win Worlds? Let me know in the comments. If you like analytical content like this, Please hit the like and subscribe button for more. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and other analytical viewers. The link is in the description below. Take care and enjoy the final matches of Worlds.